Richard Fortin, un entrepreneur, est sur la recherche de nouvelles informations pour la collaboration du feu. Il est le fondeur de deux nouveaux entreprises, Coworker 166 et RFP Métier, tous deux puissants à notre pays. C'est vrai, besoin et le rein activité, Madame et Monsieur Richard Fortin.
Merci beaucoup, Diane. For those that didn't understand, she was saying, this guy has no idea what he's talking about, but he's going to talk to you about wisdom. And here I go. So the presentation tonight is about wisdom. What does it mean to be wise? Is it something that grows with age, or is it hardwired in us at birth? There's more than enough consistency across eras and societies to suggest that wisdom is not just a random label meaning different things to different people in different places. Rather, wisdom is its own recognizable quality. The source of inspiration for this talk, by the way, is an opinion piece section in the Globe and Mail called Received Wisdom by Jonathan Rock. So what he explains is that wisdom is its own recognizable quality. The concept of wisdom is universal, and so it has to be biologically based, presumably also evolutionary based. So does that mean that wisdom evolved and persisted? Apparently, it's useful at any age, but in older age, it becomes especially important. Think about it. When you're younger, people are fertile. So even if they're not wise, they're okay in terms of evolutionary speaking. But older people need to find some other way to contribute to the survival of the species, and that is through the effect of wisdom. Wisdom is a package deal, but its magic lies in the integration of key traits so that they support and enrich each other. So wisdom is not intelligence or expertise. What wise people know about is life, particularly about interpersonal aspects of life, how it relates to other people, how to understand other people, and the intrapersonal aspects of life as well. So that's understanding ourselves. So wisdom then is different from intelligence and expertise, and more complex and rarer than either. What we know is that wisdom is balanced. It balances strengths in multiple domains so that none dominates and each supports the other. Wisdom implies an ability to maintain emotional and intellectual equilibrium in uncertainty, ambiguous situation, and uncertain and ambiguous situations. If you're wise, you're able to keep your head. And that's challenged because humans are wired to seek certainty and clarity, even if we attain them by overlooking important nuances. So being able to exercise good judgment amid uncertainty and ambiguity is wisdom's core trait. So wisdom is combining competence in three areas: cognitive, that's relating to knowledge and intellect; affective, that's relating to compassion and emotion; and reflective, that's the ability to look at phenomena and events from different perspectives, also the ability to look at yourself from an outside perspective. And by doing this, people get a broader understanding of the world, but also a broader understanding of themselves, and that reduces ego-centeredness. It also helps develop greater sympathy and compassion for other people. So wisdom is active. Behavior or action is essential part of wisdom. An individual may think wisely, but unless we act wisely, we do not truly embody wisdom, because wisdom requires us to act. It has the further quality of acting upon us. So wisdom is realized knowledge. It transforms the individual. Intellectual knowledge does not necessarily. You just know more. So, wisdom is good for us collectively. The single most distinctive and important trait of wisdom, from both ancient and modern literature, is the promotion of common good and rising above self-interest. Wise reasoning helps people put themselves in others' shoes. It focuses not on abstract intellectual inquiry, but on navigating the interpersonal conflict of social and other social problems. It is demonstrated in action, not merely in thought. So when good advice is taken, wisdom is contagious. Temperamentally, it leans towards equanimity and balance, traits essential to compromise and conflict resolution. Whereas ideology pushes us towards certainty, purity, adversarialism, wisdom prizes humility, multiplicity, and compromise. And I'd like to end, since it's political season, on this note. Willingness to compromise involves great courage. And the wise, practical politician brings adjustments to the exact science of government, to the inexact science of government. He is less than certain. If he is less than certain, it is because he knows that certitude is not always the test of certainty. If he is less than perfect, it is because he is dealing with less than perfect men, a bundle of characteristics that we cannot manage without if we hope to shape a diverse, divided country. So I hope this short little reflection on wisdom helps explain why I think it's needed more than ever. And I ended on Mom and Dad's picture because I wanted to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for being the wisdom I've needed in my life.